FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Never before has artwork been so much in the hands of the viewer, the person who experiences it. So there's a very strong artistic collaboration that is happening here. And so one example just to illustrate this is sort of the handling of the vehicles that you have between Mario and Tron. And in Mario, so the movement is much more delicate, so you can sort of turn around the corners, sort of, and especially with the motion controller, so if your body doesn't move so aggressively. If you compare it to Tron, where the handling of the vehicles on the screen, which you see, is much more angular, you could say, or abrupt. And it's also something which the player feels. They have to respond in a very, very different way. And so when we look at paintings, sort of more classical ones, we have Renoir on one side, who is known to be a very, very delicate person, and the way he painted was very, very gentle. And Giacometti on the other side, who is known to be very nervous and much more aggressive in temperament. We have the tools now to deconstruct these images. We could even make art pieces out of them and create a video game experience that is based on the abstract components of these paintings. But what's interesting is that it's not only the visuals that we can make players experience, it's actually what it was like to maybe be Renoir, to actually draw these, and this is what games do already, but it's really sort of to have a stronger understanding of the concepts underlying these. And in terms of abstractions of Portal, so GLaDOS from Portal as well, it's such a interesting enemy character for a video game that the artists, because they're so good at what they do, they manage to just because they're also thinking of in terms of lines, shapes, and volumes, managed to take inspiration from a very classical and well-known painting, sort of by Botticelli, sort of using concepts of opposing curves, which even originate from ancient Greece. So they go back and are actually the foundation of modern animation. All these concepts are just very much give us a vocabulary sort of to communicate sort of across very many disciplines. And as a so another comment you can say, sort of what they've done very expertly is sort of taken this icon of feminine beauty and sort of literally and metaphorically turned her on her head.